All right, two-section final as we look at the team standings. It's USC still 17 points ahead. Arkansas back there, but they've got still a lot of field eventers, and they have the best time so far in the 200. A two-section final. This is section 2. Gabby Thomas is the NCAA meet record holder. Here's what happened in section 1. Peyton Chadwick, who was third in the hurdles earlier, out in lane 5. Courtney Johnson chasing.
She did. She challenged her on the backstretch, and coming into this final 2 curves, Peyton Chadwick had to feel the inside of Courtney Johnson in the yellow and purple, but then watch Peyton accelerate off this curve in the middle, second from the left in the maroon with the blonde hair. She's a huge closer. She closes well in the hurdles, and she closed well in that 200. 22.99 the time to beat.
So these athletes in this second section certainly have the wheels to go under 22.99. It's a matter of the lane draw. Kynnedy Flannel of Texas drew the outside lane. I
talked with Edric Florial this morning about Kynnedy Flannel, and he said she just needs to be looser in this race. She's a freshman. Yesterday, she won her heat, but she was just tight. She was chasing everybody else instead of just trusting her sprint execution and running looser.
Kayla White of North Carolina A&T, second in the 60 hurdles a little while ago. She is in lane 5.
Huge personal best for her in the 60 hurdles. She has been a workhorse for North Carolina A&T.
22.99, the time to beat for the title. Navy a battle down in lane 3, then Tamara Clark of Alabama in 4, Kayla White and Kynnedy Flannel.
Kayla White got a fantastic start, just like her prelims yesterday. She had the fastest qualifying time of all the prelims, and now watch this.
22.96 yesterday. It's going to take that to win it. And at the tape, it is Kayla White. Kynnedy Flannel tried to get by her on the outside. Looked like they hooked up arms a little bit. 22.66.
Wow.
That is a big improvement on the collegiate leader. 22.80 was the collegiate leader. But more importantly, she is an NCAA champion.
And that's also a huge personal best for her. In the black in the middle of your screen, she got out. What you've got to do in this 200, you've got to sprint down that first curve and then hold it. Right here, accelerate. Read up the curve, hold your acceleration, and then re-accelerate off the curve. The sprint mechanics on the front end running side are huge right here. You've got to have great knee lift and keep your knees and ankles and hips right in front of you. Second from the left in the all black. It actually looked like Flannel stepped out of her lane, had a little bit of a bump, but look at the concentration and the finish by White. That says it all.
Second in the hurdles earlier, and now the titleist in the 200. And here's the combined results, with Kayla White winning it, but Peyton Chadwick of Arkansas ending up with 4th place points, USC with 5th and 8th, so that's 5 for each. So it's a push in the 200 between Arkansas and USC, and Kayla White, I'm certain, very happy, is downstairs with John.
That is a correct estimation. Very happy. I asked her, are we more elated or are we more exhausted right now?
I would say both, but it feels good to win my first national championship, so I feel like I'm more excited than anything.
So close in the 60, what'd you do, hurdles, what'd you do between that race and coming out for this one?
I kind of just sat down and tried to gather my thoughts. I knew I didn't have much time in between, so all I can do is just take it one race at a time.
Is there any strategy here? Because it just seems like I got one lap, I'm just going to go.
Yeah, that's a strategy. No slowing down, just hit it hard.
Nobody went better than Kayla White in this one. She is the national champ at 200 meters.